Yeah. Hello guys, it's me. So you may be wondering why I'm not my normal self. Why I haven't streamed or whatever in a week. That reason is tough to answer. Look, on Sunday, a very tragic event happened in my life that I didn't want to happen. No one died. Luckily. What happened last Sunday hurt me. Both mentally and stress. Yeah, just mentally.
Good to see you, boss.
So,
Hi there.
yeah, let me
What
just
can I do
turn
for
down
you?
gameplay. Alright, so
How can I help you?
what's been
Anything to keep
happening,
you
why I
productive,
haven't been
boss.
streaming,
Quite a
is
collection you've got
because,
here. They're
look,
bringing the personal
my
vehicle
dad
around
was
right now.
arrested on Sunday. You know, whatever, right? But I was there next to him. I was freaking the crap out because it was my first time. And you know, you have to have a first time for everything. But see, I was already under a lot of stress. So, my dad was arrested for drinking and driving. And like I said, I was right there. He barely blew over, apparently, quote unquote. Not me, but he barely blew over, quote unquote. And look, I was stressed right the fuck out. It's tough. I was stressed for the whole day, for the whole night. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys the story on what all happened and why what happened and why I'm not streaming. Okay, so you know we were out having our own time driving around like we usually do. See, me and Dad, we like to have our time because we're boys and whatever else, and we call it guy time. So what happened on Sunday is we had guy time at about 6:30 ish. We rolled up to the gas station. My dad only had a 20 ripped out or 20 burnt bill Canadian. So the 20, the bottom numbers on it were burnt off. See on a Canadian bill, there's numbers at the bottom of it
You got a nice
that
fleet, boss.
symbolize. I forget exactly what it symbolizes, but it it basically
Personal
it's
vehicle's
serial
being brought
number.
up
So
now.
basically, what that means is if there's no serial number on it, it's not legal tender. And there was a 20 Canadian, so it sucked. And that was the only bill on my dad. He didn't have anything in the bank. He only had a 20. We refuel. He asked me to go in there and actually try to pay with a burnt 20, and yeah, that didn't go good. Then I told him that she said no because it's not legal tender, and he walked in there. I wish I got it all on film, but I kind of can't for whatever reason. I didn't bring my phone, which I definitely should have. But basically, what happened was he threw a tantrum. He walked outside again. Then he got his bank on the line. Then basically, I don't know how word what happened next. I can't call my marketing, but basically, it sucked. He got the bank on the line, and they told him to, bro. Now my marketing response, but yeah, basically told him no, I can't help. So he got a little angry. He said he'd call the cops, but then the gas station attendant did. Then what happened was when the cops came, I was I sort of lied to them, I'll admit. I said my dad only had one, but then one beer, and then he blew over, so he had more than one, obviously. But basically, then they done a breathalyzer, he blew over. The legal limit is I think .8 here in Canada, but then next thing you know, I give him a hug and whatever, then he gets cuffed right in front of my face. It sucks, I know. I I just didn't know what to say. Half of this crap I can't remember. I'm trying to remember, but it sucks. But basically, Then he gets put in the back of the squad car. I call up my mother to come pick me up. I'm only 13, by the way. First, I tried calling up my grandmother. She was on her way, but she lives like 45 minutes away from where this whole thing went down. So I called her my mother. She lives like 16 kilometers away. That's like 16 minutes. So then, yeah, I called her up. She came here quickly, picked me up. Then at this time, Dad was getting hauled away or driven off to the station. And then when my mother came, no, didn't. I asked if I could sit in the cruiser because another officer shown up. I asked if I could sit in the cruiser. He said, yeah. Then I just bawled my eyes out a little bit. And I asked him if there was something I could like punch or something. He said, sorry, no. I remember the guy's exact voice. It was soothing. I liked it. It was like a British accent. Although, yeah. So then, when my mother came, I told the officer that's my mother, and then he had a word with her while I was in mother's car. My sister was there. And the next thing you know, not really, but she gets talked to, and coincidentally I have to go to the bathroom, but the only toilet bathroom thing that's there was porta potty, but the only way to actually go for a dump or whatever there was filled for whatever reason. But it sucked. I've cried my eyes out for a good 15 minutes. It was very stressful. I'm still stressed. But I'm gonna try to power through it, so please don't worry about me. I am fine. I hope this video helps you know what happened, why I haven't streamed yet. But yeah, and coincidentally on the trip on guide time, we brought a puppy with. You know, a puppy in like 30-degree weather ain't the best. 30 degrees, like 90 Fahrenheit or something. It sucked. I hate what happened. I can't control it. I'm starting to cry already. But anyways, please like, subscribe, and if you made it this far, thank you. Your support means a lot to me. Have a good night. Bye-bye.